They rather learn the hard way when somebody definitely trying to tell them what's going on and how things are moving. They'll sit there and brush it off and let it go in one ear and not the other, and then come back 2 3 months later crying to you, telling you what they going
Yeah,
through,
like
and
you
you was
say,
like,
oh,
I
I should
just
have
told you.
listened. Yeah, I should have listened to you. I should have did this, did that, but it wasn't
Right,
ready. Yeah,
right. The woulda, shoulda, coulda people.
yeah. Like listen, and a lot of them be tricked by that because they think they care. They don't.
Right, and it's just getting worse as you see the inflation, the shrinkflation. I just learned something called shrinkflation, where they starting to portion things smaller but selling for the same price.
Well, basically, yeah, because to make more money, yeah.
hmm So you getting probably
But you ain't
50
getting
cent to
quality
seventy
stuff.
five percent of what you was getting.
You ain't getting quality stuff no more. Because if you think about it, years ago you used to buy a TV, you used to buy certain stuff that serve you for a lifetime, unless you wanted to get rid of it. Now it's not
hmm
lasting that long.
Right. It'll last you 6 months to a year, and next thing you
Yeah,
know, you buying
and
it
that's it.
again.
And that's if you're lucky. It might even be less.
Right. Right.
It might even be less, but you know. So yeah.
So how you think as far as what you talking about, we can dig deeper into that. As far as the whole, I guess you could say, immigration thing, and people starting to look at, because basically it's kind of like not the new slaves, but they're coming in, they're getting help from the government, they're getting
Yeah, but
ten
what I
thousand
don't
dollars a
understand,
month.
everybody keep getting mad about that and talk about what they're getting all this help from the government. What really help they getting? Because
Right,
at the end of the
right.
day, they still gotta have certain paperwork and stuff to get the help. People act like,
Eh, eh,
oh, immigrants get all this stuff. They really don't. The ones who come here, open the stores and the puppy stores and all, yeah, if they come here with their money, because
right.
obviously America care about the money. So of course they're gonna
hmm
help them set a business up because it's gonna benefit America though.
Right. Exactly.
So that's all that is. But as far as the ones who coming in, they're still gonna have to go through the paperwork. They still gotta go through the
hmm
proper channel in order to get something anyway.
You gotta think people already got they complaining about $10,000. Some of these people already done made $100,000 off the government and still in the same position.
Okay, that's what I'm saying too. So they be mad, talk about all these immigrants getting all this money, but I'm thinking then think about it. At least if an immigrant get $10,000, you're gonna see what they do with that $10,000. Let's be real.
Right.
But if they want here, you give them $10,000. Trust and believe that's gonna be smoke up, drink up.
Yep.
They ain't gonna do nothing. They're gonna be in the same position they was when you gave them that money, and
Club club up.
that don't even make sense.
They
At
gonna be
least we're
at the
gonna try. At
club.
least we're gonna try to flip it, sell some weed,
hmm
or do something and say, listen, I'm gonna turn this 10 into 20. But guess what? They ain't gonna do all that. They're gonna try to stunt, try to go
Yep.
buy nice cars and
Yep.
stunt on each other. Like, how is that gonna benefit what?
Yeah, right, right. It's always who's better than the next person
Because
instead
even
of
when
trying
I
to
know
get
this,
on
look
their
at
own feet.
perfect example. Look at Breonna Taylor mom.
Uh huh.
You know much so much money she got. She got how much millions of dollars for her dead right. And people say she bought this big house and this nice car.
hmm
So tell me now, you never had that stuff before your daughter died, so that's what your daughter's worth? A nice house and a nice car?
Right, right. Exactly.
I would have took that money and like, listen, I'm going to try to change some law and listen, put how much you got, let's put it together and make sure this don't happen again to no other black woman. Let's be real.
hmm See the government be
I go in
scared
a
of
nice
somebody
house,
like
I buy
you
a
in the
nice
office.
car. Like, come on, that's blood money anyway. Like, oh, you
The,
gonna live
the,
good on blood money?
the government will be scared of somebody like you in the office. They be like, oh, we gotta get this motherfucker up out of here. She.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta think smart. Cause at the end of the day, just like even here, I trust me. You see how the whites, can you say it here anyway? You notice how they keep their money together and stick together and do. Trust me, blacks
hmm
was doing that, they would have been way further than they was. Trust me, white people
Right.
be pushing them over now like they are.
hmm
If
Yep.
they just was smart and put their money where their mouth is, smoking and drinking and buying cars and nice shit and $600 sneakers and dumb shit to stunt on each other. Like, who's that benefiting?
Exactly. It's not even benefiting them, and they the ones doing it.
Because I know these people do it. At least trust me. I remember I buy a Louis bag and trust me, my Louis bag still look like I bought it yesterday and I have it years now. Cause guess what? I keep it
Mm.
in a dust bag and I put it up. Cause I ain't gonna go to no Louis store every day to buy the same stuff over and over.
Right,
No,
right.
I have a Uggs. I paid 250 for it, and trust me, I have it over 6, 7 years now. And you look at that house and you think I just bought it. You know why? Every winter time I use it, clean it, put it back in the basket. Just
Right.
like going to that Uggs store every year to buy a Uggs. Nah, I ain't giving you my money every day. Not happening.
Hmm. And they know that's what we gonna do. We gonna wear it out until it's dusty
And kick it in
and,
the corner and go buy another
yep,
one.
yep.
So trust me, they ain't gonna get rich off of me. They might have to do that on somebody else's time.
Hey,
Somebody.
Rave.
Hey,
Hello,
It,
hi.
hey.
we talking about well, we could just continue. It's basically saying how we was going into the immigrants coming in and how people are complaining about them getting 10 grand, but people that been here forever already done had way more than 10 grand and still in the same position.
Yeah, I had a thought about that earlier today, leaving out of Sam's Club, and I saw these Nigerian, and they were talking about how they just got money for their car. I'm just like, it's been a big conversation as far as people being able to get help. Um, uh, I was honestly, I felt the way a little bit, but at the same time, I also think about like if I were to move to another country, I don't expect that much help, but at least I'm kind of welcome in a way. I want to say,
All right. Okay. No, Gaza, you can continue. I was just keeping her, putting her up on game what we was talking about. But like we were saying, people, black people will get that money, and they won't do
They
shit with
gonna
it.
blow it anyway. They half of them ain't gonna do nothing with it.
yeah,
They're not going to invest in themselves. They're not going to try to bring the money together. They basically going to try to come up on the next person and look better than the next person, then to try to find a solution to create something to keep making money generate.
Yeah, cause if that was me and we all got 10 grand, the first thing we're gonna be like, okay, we gotta try to open a business or something. So okay, I got 10 grand, you got 10 grand. We all put our 10 grand together. But come on, majority here ain't gonna do that.
yeah,
Right,
You know, they're
right.
gonna be like, nah, cause da da da. You know, they're gonna start thinking negative. But in our mind, we thinking like, listen, we're trying to set a foundation here. We're trying to make 10 grand every week. Cause come on, they're not gonna give you that every day.
yeah.
So you're gonna have to figure out, okay, I want to continue making money when they stop giving it. Cause notice everybody when they gave the stimulus check, nobody getting no more stimulus checks, right? Because that was like a one-time
Hmm.
deal. So if
Hmm.
everybody had used that money, I know people had 6, 7 kids, and now they're struggling. I'm like, what y'all did with the money? Like y'all, you got each the kids got, you got.
Right.
You
They went
understand
right
what I'm
back
saying?
to
So
struggling.
that's the thing. Come on, you think if I had so many kids and all, each of us got stimulus money. Trust me, I would have been trying to open a business or something, cause I know they ain't gonna hit that money every week.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
And
you know,
they
you just gotta, cause that's
even the
like a
people
one
that
time
got
deal.
over with the PPP loan. I know some people that got over
I know some.
40 grand, 60
And you
grand,
see them now, you like, where was that? Where the money at? What did he do
n-
with it? The
nothing
car
to
getting
show for
repo, all this stuff going on, and I'm looking like,
it.
why you
Nothing to
gonna buy
show
that
for it.
car? You know you can't afford it.
Right. The payment's gonna still kick in. That's residual.
The insurance, everything. Come on, like really? I would try to do something that I'm gonna keep generating an income, not just no. It's bad enough I'm taking a risk. I might even go to jail. So I'm trying to figure out. Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna have to try to make some money because just in case they come knocking, I'm gonna need a lawyer. I'm gonna need bail. I'm gonna have to set something up. But come on, I'm
Right,
already
right.
lying to get it.
Right. Yep.
And you know the
And
color we are, they definitely come knocking at our door like, listen, let me see your business. How many employees you had? Let me see.
they ain't knocking, they kicking that bitch down.
Whichever one. So
They
you
coming
know
right
ask
in.
the questions, they're going like, okay, how much employees you had, how much you pay them? This ain't
Uh
had enough. What's going on?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So y'all did y'all watch that Risa Tisa thing?
Oh, you, I'm about to do my own research Tisa one. I'm gonna be like, who the FBI is. So I need
Well,
girl. I need to do my
from
own
what
research
they
Tisa.
saying that she basically lied about the situation.
Yeah, Yeah, she listen, and if she lied, she a damn good liar. So listen, I need to work on my skills. Cause listen, of course, we know it didn't go like she said. Of course, she gonna put some stuff in. She gonna,
Right,
play around.
exaggerate. Right, yeah, she
She
gonna
gonna make it
exaggerate.
sound good here and there. But at the end of the day,
Mm,
too, like, come on, she kind of, even if it's true, she kind of bought that on herself. Cause listen, me and you went to the dealership one time. You gonna buy me a car, and we in this place looking dumb at test driving. I ain't going back there with you because you're playing games now. The house, I ain't gonna keep calling realtor every day like, oh, we're coming to look at a house. Like, obviously, the first time, second time, no, I know you're playing.
right, right. So, do you think she was the basically like
So
the
that part about it, I
narcissist?
don't know if she was lying or she's that gullible. But listen, the
Cause,
first time
cause,
you said let's go, and I didn't see you take no money out, and we're walking empty-handed out there. We ain't going back.
right.
No,
Cause she
you
made
want
it
to
seem
buy
like
the
he
car,
was the
go buy the car
narcissist.
and come home with the car. But I ain't going with you to test drive nothing.
So,
I'm
so Gaza,
obviously I'm
look.
bullshit.
So she made it seem like he was the narcissist. Do you think she was more the narcissist?
Well, I don't know. I think she bought bullshit. Because like I
Mm,
said, if you're gonna buy something, why you gotta take 2 3 times to go back to the same place to buy it?
right. So she
If
was
you really
playing
have
boo
the
boo
money.
the fool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's too much. But I notice all of us eat lies when our hearts are hungry. But like I said, you got one shot with
Hmm.
me. One time
I
we
like
go, you
that.
say, listen, let's go buy a car, and I look and you flicker, and I'm like, okay, this is the car, I like this car, let's get this car, and you're like, buck shuffling, then yeah, we're done. We ain't doing this
Buck
again.
shuffling. Hey, I like that phrase you said. Some people lie when their hearts are hungry. That's
Yeah,
deep.
we eat lies. So basically, we eat lies. So we're gonna eat anything you say because our heart is hungry. But yeah,
Right.
but one time you're gonna lie, and I'm gonna eat it. But listen, I ain't buying it a second time.
Right. You ain't about to get the same entree
Yeah, you
again.
ain't
God
gonna get it.
damn.
No, I bite the first time, but I ain't biting the second time. Nah.
Right.
Now I see you bullshit.
So do y'all feel it is? Do you gain something? This is going off another topic, but do you gain something from going through your partner's phone?
Well, yeah, because if I never went through my ex phone, I wouldn't have known he was secretly talking to other women. And it's funny. I remember when I said to him, I'm like, let's exchange password. And the only reason why I did it is like I had this feeling, like, because I noticed I have a 13 Pro. So basically, my screen is my buttons, right? It's not I don't have no middle button, nothing. It's like the screen is my buttons, my.
Yeah, everything.
So I'm
Okay.
not gonna put my phone on the face because I'm gonna damage something. He's gonna get water on it or whatever. He used to put his phone down on the face, so I'm like, that's a cheating. That's a cheating tactics because who put their phone on the face? Like you should put it on the back. In my mind, I'm thinking I'm never gonna put my phone on the front, the face. I'm gonna put it on the back because what if someone they put it on the counter, water there or something run down and so no. So I'm like, that's a cheating tactic. And he's like, no, why you saying that? I'm like, because obviously if somebody called, you already got the ringer off, right? The sound off. If somebody call, your phone down, I ain't going to see who. She ain't going to pop up the name, the number, whatever. That's what I'm assuming. Because why would you put your phone on the face if you ain't hiding?
So was he doing his part? Like, was he providing? Was he making sure house was good?
Yeah, he was providing and doing everything, but still, he was still playing games because, like I said, I looked through his phone. First, I said, let's change password. He said, no. He said, no, that's for married folks. So I'm like, what? So I'm like, oh, this one's going to go. So I'm like, listen, all that massage you get and all that cooking and all that stuff I'm doing, I'm stopping because since it's married folks, all that's married folks stuff. So all that's getting shut down tonight. None more of that. We ain't doing nothing again until we're married. You ain't getting no input meal. You ain't getting no massage. All that is for married people. Nah. So he's like, no, don't do that. Why you say that? All of a sudden, now you got in his feelings. And I'm like, yeah, because we ain't married. So you ain't getting no benefits no more. I don't feel like you worth it. So.
Okay. So if you never found that out, do you think that you would have stayed with him? Like, would everything still...
So when that got him shook, no, I don't know. I guess he was trying to delete or whatever because it still was a couple of days, right? He still didn't exchange no password. I remember we was talking to one of our mutual friends, And she's like, y'all okay? I'm like, no, because I'm thinking I want to break up with this man because he's telling me exchanging password is for married people. And I'm thinking, then what am I doing? Because I'm wasting time then if that's how he's thinking. And then she's like, oh, you better delete all the shit you got in there and give her the password. Because obviously she know I was serious. And then I guess he realized I was serious too. So eventually he gave me the password. All and behold, I went on Facebook, I think, and he was message archives over me. So I guess he forgot to delete those or whatever, because in the messages and stuff I didn't see nothing. I went over there and he was actually reaching out to these women though. Like, it's not like they hit him up like, hey, handsome, woman be in your inbox. It was him initially in the conversations though. So I'm like, what kind of shit this is? Because you in a relationship, or am I tripping? So I'm like, okay, these are two things here. So either you're trying to keep your options open here, you're still looking because you're saying you want to be with me and you made your decision and we're going to do this together and we're going to be together. So I'm like, I'm on here shutting guys down, telling guys I'm taken and I'm not single. So I'm like, listen, I need to open back that door because why did I shut my door and yours wide open? And he was like, oh, it's not like that because he's trying to see if he still got it or some damn shit. So I'm like, listen, you already tracked me, so how much more fish you trying to see if you got it for?
I can vouch for that, but as far as if you never found that out, would you would have stayed with him? So he was a good guy.
No, well, he was a good guy till then, but then my trust in him was gone now, though. Cause everything. No, I remember one day his phone ring. We was like talking, and he looked at the phone and didn't answer it. So I'm like, oh, why you don't want to answer the phone? Oh, one of your chicks calling you, huh? He's like, oh no, it's his friend. And then I'm like, let me see your phone. No, I like. Before that, he said, oh, it was his friend. But I'm like, swear on your life. That's that point I was at now. Like, I wasn't believing when he said it's his friend. Because why you didn't want to send the phone and tell your friend, hey, I'm busy. Do. I'm like, swear on your life. And even when this man swear on his life, I'm still like, you're lying.
See,
I still thought he's like.
I feel like men gotta tell the truth. So say if he told you the truth in the beginning, right? And he was like, I want to be with you, but it's a chance that I'm going to be seeing other women, but I want you to be that woman. No. Would you been more at ease? Because I know there's women out there. As long as you tell them the truth, some women are cool with it.
Yeah,
some women understand.
As long as you come home, but that's not cool for me. If I'm doing just you, or if I'm supposed to just keep talking to just you, because just like you just said, you think he was going to agree to that, I could say to you, listen, I'm with you, but I'm still going to explore. Which man going to say, okay?
You'd be surprised.
Well, the ones I met wanted me to cut off my male friends. They don't want me to talk to no male unless it's family. So I never met none like those. Everybody wanted me to themselves. They wasn't sharing. So I don't know where those at, but I never met one.
Yeah, that's going to be hard. So what about you, Raven?
I was about to say, to tackle the aspect of, do you gain anything? No, if you don't leave. I was in a relationship with my youngest son's dad, and I felt like he was having an affair with this girl that he was claiming to be his play sister. And I went through his phone, and there was confirmation there, and the girl was sleeping with my brother. So you're sleeping with my brother and my boyfriend.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's spicy.
It was.
You want to dive deeper into that? That's kind of spicy.
Well, she was promiscuous in high school and in adult years. I had learned that through mutual friends. So I started seeing her like come to my house, me and with my brother. I'm like, okay, she's okay for my brother because that's her type. I'm just like, it's just a little fling, okay. But then sometimes when she would come, I have spiritual gifts, and I was just like, something doesn't feel right whenever she comes here. Like, it's just
right.
off. And I walked out into the yard one night because he had went outside claiming he had to get something out of the car, and someone was just like, go outside. So I went out there, and they were out there, and things got a little hectic.
What?
embracing each other like in a very, it was intimate. So
Oh yeah, he's super messy.
I used to be.
That's
I used to be.
no. I'm talking
So
about
the
him. He
situation,
did
like
that right
it
when you
was,
was in the crib.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
was,
what I'm saying right there. You didn't
yeah,
care, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, that's messy as hell.
Are
yeah.
you real comfortable then? He maybe didn't expect her to walk out there.
'Cause I understand that men have to kind of start understanding who they are. I think we don't know who we are, but at the same time, women got to understand men too,
Yeah.
because a lot of men, it's called sowing your oats.
Oats. Yeah.
Mm, You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's going to happen, and some men is going to stick with them
Yeah.
because it's in their nature. But I feel and I see that a lot of women are looking for that relationship that they're given, but not understanding that men or women are two different species.
Yeah.
So a woman would go each they fuck up too, but a woman would go be with another woman because she feels like this woman is going to be with just me. I think that's what it's more
Okay, so what
of.
you're trying to
But
say, men can't just be with one woman?
most can't.
Well, if that's the case, be by yourself and be single. Cause I ain't gonna be
But
with no man who's been with nobody else.
see, but that's going into what I'm just saying. Men got to understand themselves so they can present the right self to that woman,
Yeah.
not the false self, and be like, yeah, you the only one I'm
It's
gonna be
gonna be
with.
me and you.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
me,
but
you.
think
You
about
know
it
what I'm
too.
saying?
And then if you think
Simping.
about it, a lot of them want to have their cake and eat it too. Because if a man come to me knowing like, oh, I see you grow my store, royal hosts, and but I want to be with you, I'd be like, no,
Mhm.
go
Right.
over there,
Mhm.
not over
It,
here.
so he lying to you and he lying to himself. See, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Men got to understand themselves, and women got to understand men.
Listen,
Cause
go show your
I don't care
alone.
what I don't care, but you gotta think like this too. Women are more sexually active before men.
So what
Women
that means, that's why they still got to sow royal oats.
no, not really. It's kind of women understand and they mature faster as far as who they trying to be with and what type of man they trying to be with. And then you gotta think about a woman that had brothers. She see her brother, she like shit. This what men do. So that women like that say shit, man gonna be a man. Usually had brothers around. A lot of brothers have seen something with their dad, or just had homeboys, and they're like, damn, this nigga be fucking with a lot of women.
Well, I don't know.
And
That's
that,
just excuses, and that's why a lot of men out here all and alone, sick and alone, have nobody there to wipe
or
their
you,
ass or give
well,
them affection.
understand this: a man is a tree, a woman is a flower.
Listen, whatever it is, but listen, no, they going. That's why I know why they alone, because ain't nobody gonna put up with that crap.
You ever heard that? A man is a tree, a woman is a flower.
I'm
No, I
about
heard man
to
is a
ask you
dog.
to explain it.
It, a man is a tree because the more he grows, he just gets better and better and better. A flower only grows to a certain extent and it stops. The beauty is just gone.
Listen, like I
So
said,
that's why you see a lot of women that's younger dating older men
oh,
because they
and you
know.
think, listen, you think the older men no different because the older men give more trouble than the young ones anyway.
Some not. Some it's some older women that you would think they young as hell, which
Yeah,
is
but
which is kind of sad, but
the older
it's like
men,
that.
they be acting like they're young. They having 2, 3 women too.
Right. But you gotta that's why that's why men are supposed to even present a man to a woman because y'all really can't decipher. It's supposed to be a man presenting a man to a woman. That's why when dads were like, nah, let me meet your boyfriend. Because he gonna know if that man is right for you or not.
Oh, you gonna
And
know because he goes there.
sometimes because he a man. And sometimes the dad gets jealous of the man because he like, this motherfucker is a good man. He gonna take my daughter from me. So he gets a little upset and now you know what I mean? So it happens like that. And even like back when things were more divine, I guess people had more of a tradition. It was always the father presenting his daughter with a man. It was never a woman looking and going to find a man. It was never like that.
Yeah.
But now Y'all women don't fought for y'all independence and free rights and all this shit. Y'all do what y'all want to do.
Yeah.
And then you know y'all looking at his shoes because my mom always told me a woman look at a man's shoes be kind of before she look at anything else. So y'all see them shoes, y'all like, oh, those some nice looking shoes. Then y'all see the face, like, oh, that's a nice face. Oh, he talking to me good. He start fucking your ear good, talking this bullshit, and now you done fell into a trap.
Well, what's
Yeah,
the
you
shoes
know.
for anyway? The shoes is to see his size or what? Because some people say the shoes.
Well, you know, like a man look at a woman's hands, nails. You know, the nail, okay, she might keep herself up. The shoes look good, okay. He probably
Oh,
keep
you keep
himself
it.
up.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
But come on, I know the richest men don't really wear nice shoes.
well he might. At least they clean.
Yeah.
At least they clean, but you know, it's we coming out of a tradition. We coming out of what's supposed to be right, and everybody wants women want to be independent. They don't want nobody to tell them nothing. And this kind of going into my next question: is believe all women a scapegoat for accountability?
You said they scapegoat.
Yeah, is believe all women like a diversion for accountability?
In a way.
I don't know. I don't get it. I'm still trying to figure out what.
Like put it like let me give you an example. I just did a video of these two Caucasian women, and they went over to the Bahamas,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
they,
and
you
that
know,
guy drug him and rape him.
yeah, they done got blacked over in the Bahamas. So you know they done got donkey dicked in the Bahamas, and then they came back saying that they was raped.
Well, yeah, because I guess they drug their drinking stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, right? No. But I'm gonna get you. They said they was assaulted and they took advantage of them, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
So when shit hit the fan, they say they got video of the women talking to the men, laughing with the men, drinking with the men, and they're walking, guiding him to the hotel.
Oh wow.
So when they asked the women, hey, you know, here's a rape kit. I gotta stop saying that because it's going on YouTube. But here's a grape kit. It's a grape kit, and we need y'all to, you know, use the kit so we can see if you was assaulted. They said no. But when they came to America, they said they didn't provide us with nothing. They didn't ask us for a grape kit. They didn't. But the people was like, yes, we did. We asked y'all, did y'all want to take a
like they're just trying to sue to get money then or something.
right? But in the naked eye, people would be like, "Oh, those women was assaulted," da 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 da, because they got this believe all women trend going on. You know, believe what women say, and to the naked eye, people gonna be like, "Oh, those women were, you know, SA'd and blah 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 blah." But in reality, they wasn't. It was consensual.
But I'm figuring why would they switch now and say it's rape?
What you just said. And one big thing, they were married. So one of their husbands probably found out, and you know they had to switch the story real quick for they be out sleeping in the fields.
Just like a lot of girls who go to the guy's house and give it to him, but because the parents find out they're flipping out, they say the guy raped them. Yeah.
Right. So that's what that question is saying. Do you feel like believe all women is a diversion, a scapegoat, saying, "Oh no, if they said that's what happened, that's what happened."
Oh
yeah. Because I feel it's a scapegoat too. I see it's a scapegoat just off that incident alone. Because you could ruin somebody's life like that.
Well, they do it every day, you know. They lie on you and say you assault them and you didn't.
Y'all want to elaborate on that? Do y'all know of a situation when something like that happened? Not saying somebody got, you know, raped, but
Well, yeah, they
Yeah.
tell a lot of lies. Because I remember even my son growing up, that's why I always say to him, watch who you date. Because I remember my brother, I think when he was like 16, 17, these parents came to me and was saying their daughter was pregnant and they needed money for an abortion. So I'm like,
Mm,
Mm.
but then we found out years later that she could have went to the doctor and the insurance provide the pill or
Yeah.
whatever for free.
Yeah.
But we didn't know
right.
that at the time, and they said they wanted $1,000. So I'm thinking to myself, like, they was trying to say that she was violated or some shit. But I'm like, okay, if that's what's true, why y'all here trying to get money and not at the station trying to say, listen, she got assaulted or shit like that? Like,
Right, right.
so it's either she wasn't pregnant or they was just trying to run a scam.
Mm.
All right, and luckily y'all ain't believe all women because y'all would have gave up that $1,000.
Well, she we gave it to her because if that's what they
Oh,
want, if that's what they wanted to go away, that was easy.
Yeah.
Because
oh
it's better
wow.
to give you the $1,000 to go away than more issues coming around. So if that's you really wanted to just get quick money, then here you go.
Mm.
Because it wasn't
Well,
nothing for no $1,000.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's messed up though. That's messed up.
hmm And who knows? Maybe it wasn't even if she was pregnant for two. Maybe it wasn't even maybe she, but his family had the money, so it was easier to say it's him than the other guy or whosoever. I don't know. It's just all weird.
Mm. So what
Was it?
about you, Raven?
I was really close to a girl who had claimed that a mutual friend had did that to her, and she told a lot of people, but she didn't go to authorities. And then everybody at school was like looking at him different, and I
Mm.
felt bad because I had been alone with him in a lot of instances, and I know other people who hadn't. Nobody had ever had a story of any kind of encounter like that with him. So I was just like, it got to be something that needs to be done, because she said that about a number of people who would never actually really do anything like that to her. So I do think it should be repercussions. Like, I don't initially believe people when they say that that has happened to them. Like, I'm more of a I need proof kind of person.
Well, yeah,
Right.
because I remember too. I just remember I had a cousin in Canada. Oh shit! What have you gone?
No, we here.
Oh, I just was seeing myself. But yeah, I had this cousin in Canada, and basically he was saying it's him and two other guys that slept with this girl. And I guess because people around the school was finding out, she started to say they raped her.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I guess I don't know which one of them spilled the beans. So I guess
Spilt the
now
beans.
instead of she's looking like that girl,
Yeah.
she decides she's gonna say, well, listen, I'm gonna say y'all raped me and y'all going to jail.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's exactly what happened.
Mhm.
Mm.
And they all say it was consensual. So yeah, so she gave it to them and they went to jail for it.
Oh wow. Oh, so they went to jail.
Well, yeah, because she said they raped her, and she was that color, so they definitely
Oh,
Yeah.
the American princess.
Yeah.
listen. So they're definitely going up the river. Maybe if it was us, maybe nah, but who know?
Mm.
When it
Damn.
comes to them, you ain't getting away that easy.
So
Even if they gotta put it on you, you're getting it.
is there attack on children's gender nowadays?
Oh, yes. So I have a family member. She's mixed. I would like to say that she puts herself in the LGBT community. And like there's a lot of diversity as far as people who come to the house and friends and people I've met and everything, like different races, orientations, everything. And I recently had a
Put them on. Put
conversation with
them
her
on the
because
big
she's
screen.
started to put like colored bows in her grandson's hair and putting eyelashes on him on the filters and like lipsticks on the filters and stuff. And I was just like, I know you're an
Whoa.
open person, but do you think that's appropriate? Because he's only 3. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's blurring the lines because he has long hair and he has feminine features, if you want to say. But I was just like, I don't think that's right. So that's been an issue with us so far. And I do think there are a lot of agendas as far as people allowing children to choose. The way I parent, I let my kids choose certain things, but as far as orientation and certain things that you're wanting to do, I don't agree with a lot of it.
Yeah, because they be having, the drag queens come to schools,
Schools
and
now and
especially
performing.
like in California,
Yeah.
they have this thing where if you don't accept your child for who they think they are, they could take your child from you.
What?
You know that?
No.
Yeah, in California, if your little boy say I'm a girl, and you say no, you not, they could take your child from you. He can call CPS and be like, my mom isn't
Yeah, what's
respecting
up?
my gender choice, and
Where can I get
your
out of
child can be
haircut?
taken from you.
Yes. That's definitely an attack
That's
on
what
the
I look like.
parents who are religious or even those who just really stick with tradition as far as raising kids. Like, you gonna take my kid because I don't agree with that?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, where do they already have enough going on as far as that's a whole different conversation as far
Oh
as
no, no, you speak about it.
foster care and the
True.
overload the social workers have and everything as far as them not being accountable for all the kids. Oh,
Yeah, it is. It's a wild game they playing, and they're making the kids feel like they have a say so in that
more say
when
they need to have.
yeah, they making them grow up too fast,
Yeah,
and that's going to mess them up in the end, because a lot of these younger generation kids, they be depressed, and they be like 11 and 12,
yeah.
and it's like, how are you depressed? I was nowhere near depressed at 11 or 12.
And that's what I was thinking too. They have detectors at my son's middle school because the kids are vaping and smoking in the bathrooms. I'm like, middle school? What do you have to be stressed about? Like, I understand that you are humans and feel too, but smoking?
Right.
What are y'all doing? What are
And
you
how old
doing?
are they?
12.
12.
Yes, he was in the bathroom in 6th grade, and he came home, and I said, "You smell like something.
Right.
What what the hell?" And I'm checking him. He's like, "Oh, well, I was in the bathroom, and somebody's in there smoking that in
Wow.
6th grade. Don't ever, and I mean ever, let me catch you smelling like that again." And I talked to them about the law. Like, you're a black boy, you're gonna grow up to be a black man. You're already the number one target in this nation. So I try my best to teach him consequences and everything, just being around people and everything that comes along with that. Just like, if somebody else would have smelled that on you, what do you think would happen?
Right. Mm. See, they getting younger and younger. Next thing you know, it's gonna be 5-year-olds out there vaping.
No, it really is. It was a 7-year-old that was vaping on video. Her
Oh
dad
wow.
caught her. Yeah, and he tore her. He tore her up.
Dang.
I'm just like, what are y'all exposing y'all
Yeah.
kids to?
I seen a video of this younger girl. She had to be like 10, 11, smoking a cigarette. She was like, I'm just so stressed out.
Yeah,
You seen it?
that may have been the same one I saw too. I'm just like, about what?
Yeah, she was talking about her mom, and
I'm about to say relationships with moms. Like, these generations don't parent the way they need to.
yeah, man, they're very neglectful, and they don't even know it. They be really neglecting their children.
Honestly, I also think it's that and soft parenting. I tried that. It's
What's it called?
gentle parenting. Gentle parenting
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
is it works for some people and
Right.
others. I just feel like there are some things that I should have never did, and I'm trying to correct and reprogram that right now. Like it's
Mm.
not for everybody.
Hey, like us, we need a little bit of hard. We need a lot of hard parenting. Honestly, we
Mm.
different. That Johnny work for Billy and Susie, and shit. You see how they turned out? They be trying to blow up the
Not even
school,
for
and
them. Yeah.
they be super promiscuous, and
Yeah.
yeah, nah, man. Because they make everything seem like it's no consequence.
Yeah. And they get out here in the real world and.
Just start kicking their asses.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I think Gaza, she on the phone. We can hear her conversation, but I put her on mute. I was like, let me mute her. I don't want to be all in her business, eavesdropping. It
Yeah.
ain't cool.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, you ain't never really answered the question as far as like, do you feel like there's a benefit going through your significant other phone?
No, not if you're gonna stay. No.
Right.
No, because what was the point? You did all that nagging and crying and complaining for what? And then to stay there and then to put more turmoil on yourself because you know that what they've been doing. So more than likely they're still doing that because you stayed.
That's true. I sometimes I feel like it's a way to get out. It's like the woman's way to say she's gonna leave.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Some people, I do feel like some people have used that as the excuse too. And
It's definitely a good work a tool to get the hell on.
yeah, it is.
Can't really say too much.
And then also, I feel like maybe some people need that push to leave because they won't
Mm,
without a bad reason too, if it makes sense.
right, right. And that's a hell of a push. That's
Yeah.
to get the hell out.
Yeah.
Let me
And
see.
I don't necessarily think it was a question, but in regard to you saying
Hold on,
men
hold
You
on.
need
She
know,
to
was
came
push
back.
doing no
through.
nasty talk, huh?
Huh?
You say you could have heard me on the phone. A good thing I wasn't doing no nasty talk, huh?
Oh nah. I put you on mute so we wouldn't hear it. I said let me mute her because it sounds like she on the phone. I ain't about to be listening to her
Yeah, I was
conversation.
on the trap phone.
Oh, you on the trap phone? I feel you. Making them plays. I could dig it.
Yeah.
Now, but we was talking about the attack on. Hold your thought, Raven. But we was talking about the gender attack on children, like how they trying to push these children to feel like there's more than two genders, and you got shit, the most I heard was 140,
Yeah.
like some
But come
crazy
on, they
number.
been was pushing that because notice now in movies and cartoons, you hear it
Yep,
in there. So they've been doing it. They've been trying to do the mind. And then when I noticed with a lot of kids here, I don't know what it is to be follower or to follow what you
Yeah.
see and not be a leader and do what you want to do though.
Yeah.
Why you got to
mm,
do what everybody else doing and everybody else kicking it or going that way? Why you can't go your way?
Mhm.
right.
Cause even when they
Yeah,
say music and influencing and the kids want to listen to Sexy Red and all that stuff, like I don't go that way. Once I hear a song and I'm like, yeah, that ain't my speed. I ain't listening to that. That ain't going.
right.
Never playing my stuff.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So
And I said this before: the rappers are going to get younger and younger to the point where it's going to be adults listening to these 9-year olds, 10-year olds,
Yeah.
12-year olds, and you can kind of tell that's going to really kind of decipher who is mature and who isn't.
oh yeah.
Because if you driving down the road and you pull up next to somebody and they bumping a rapper and you know that he's 12 years old, but this man in the car is 27,
Yeah.
something ain't right.
Yeah.
It ain't adding up. You know, and It's going to get there. It's getting there. They trying to test it with that little RT boy. He like 9 years
Yeah,
old.
I was about to mention him. Yeah,
Hmm.
got
He talking
grown men
about
requesting him to
yeah. He got
perform on stage. Like what?
he talking about getting fellatio and all that. Boy, you 9 years old. But see, they
Well, you
also
know,
got
they grow
videos
up
of
with what
him.
they grew up around. You know, that's what
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is.
there you go. It's the people around him because they got videos of him. He's just a normal kid,
Yeah.
but the people around him are influencing him to do this stuff.
Mm.
Cause somebody gave him like a piece of candy or something. It was something. He was like, "Oh, that's so cool." I was like, "This boy is a kid." You know what I'm saying? Like, and as you just mentioned, Gazia, it's his circle. It's the grown men telling him this is the right way. This is cool. This is being misguided.
Yeah, and then they gonna lead you down the path of destruction. Then yeah.
Right. Or hopefully he grows up and gets smart enough and realize what he doing ain't right. Since he been in it since he was young. But
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard, but hopefully he realized like what I'm doing, this ain't cool. Like,
I feel like you
'cause-
gotta be strong because, like, I know these people here who grew up with like drug addict families or drug addict mom and dads, and they fight not to do the same thing or stay away from that. Some don't even drink and
right,
smoke, but then you got some
right.
who fall prey in the same trap their parents was in.
Right.
So I feel
Yeah.
like they say, I don't know. This girl tell me like this. She said their coping skills ain't good. So
Yeah.
to cope with stuff or to fight stuff off, they ain't good at doing that. So
Right. They some are blessed to decipher that this ain't good or just look at the situation. Some are good to learn from others' mistakes instead of having to go through it to learn their mistakes themselves.
Right.
So that's to let you know that kids are smart.
Yeah.
They are very brilliant. They can
yeah,
look at
and you
something
know,
and
they might you
decipher it.
notice a kid, you could do something in front of him, and you look, he gonna be doing the same thing he just see you doing.
Right.
So whether
Or you
he's
got the
smoking a
ones that look
blunt,
at it and be like, no, that's bad.
yeah, whether he's smoking a blunt, whether he's drinking a beer, whatever it is,
Right.
they could pick it up quick.
Sponges.
Yeah, they could pick it up quick. So yeah,
When I had my children, I really understood that children are sponges.
yeah.
They soak up everything. They do what you do because you are their teacher. You're their best teacher.
Basically, so that's why when they're getting mad at teacher at school, you was the first teacher in the house.
There you go.
So
Exactly.
you
You their
had to
first
teach
teacher.
them and open their eyes to stuff before they get out in the real world.
Right. Yeah. Because somebody told me too. Also, you teach your children, but so does society. Society teaches your children. Once they go out into the world, they learning from them now.
Yeah. So you
So
gotta
that's
break the tree. You gotta break the tree from its young. You gotta
right.
tell them all that danger and stuff out there. What's not good. What they should look out for. Stay
Mm-hmm.
away from and stuff like that. Then yeah.
Cause I already know my sons. They get their first piece of coochie. They gonna smell themselves. I'm gonna have to slam his ass on his head. Both of them. Like, boy, you ain't no man. Cause you made some woman feel good,
And
boy.
it's funny they say you gonna know when they first get it because their voice change, their mood, like they ain't gonna be that
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be able to
quiet
tell.
kid
I'm gonna
anymore.
smell them. I'm like, boy, what's that? You smell like something I'm used to. What's that smell?
They're gonna be more swaggy and more.
Right, yeah. Be a little more loose, moving around, chilling, trying to vibe. Yeah, I can dig it. I'm kind of just looking at myself, how I was acting. I thought I was the man. That's what they gonna think, but nah, I know I'm gonna nip that shit in the bud. Come here telling me to take out the trash. Dad, take the damn trash out. Like, nigga, what are you talking to? Who you talking to? Take the damn trash out. I'm gonna slam your ass and you gonna take it out.
It's funny. I remember even when my son was young and people like, oh, he's like 15, 16 and oh, you lucky because he listens to you, he's respect you and all that. I'm like, yeah, because I don't play them games. You know, I don't have no different man around him. You know, I ain't doing all that. Make you think, oh, I'm his friend. And, you know, you could say and do anything. And that's another thing, too. you gotta set that pace. You know, it's like you
Mm-hmm.
gotta draw a line between being their friend and being the parent. Because once they get out of line, they know certain stuff to say to you and certain stuff not to say. Or, you know, certain stuff be funny, but certain stuff be not cute to do.
Right, right.
You know, because I
Yeah.
remember this lady, she when she used to cuss people out or argue with neighbors and people, she used to have the kids there calling the neighbors bitches this or did the bad words, and I'm saying to myself like, I don't even want my kid playing with your kids, because if that's the way you all going on,
Right. Your
and
kid
I
gonna
remember
be
they used
talking
to say,
like
"Oh,
that
act
too.
like my kids better than their kids and all that," but I'm like, no, 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 because you
Mm,
want some totally different parenting than I am. So listen,
right.
they ain't gonna play with them. They ain't gonna associate with them. And then I remember one time I said to her, I'm like, listen, keep that same energy, because a couple years down the line, those same kids gonna be coming at your neck. And whole and behold, I remember when the daughter was 16, 17, I see her throw a whole chair at the mom and calling her all different kind of shit out her name. And
Yep.
the mom had to call the cops. And I'm like,
Cause she
see, there
think.
you go. Remember
Mm-hmm.
years ago when you had them cussing, being grown? Look
Mm-hmm.
what
Yep.
they look at doing, all of us are here looking at you looking crazy. Your
The
own
mom
kid
making the kids feel like
throwing
they
a
their
whole
friend.
chair. Your own kid throwing a whole chair at you, trying to knock you out.
Mm-hmm.
Because you
Cause
had them there being grown, cussing
right, right.
adults
She
out
seen her.
while they should
She
have been
seen
in
her
a
as an
corner.
equal. When they
While they
see
should
you
have
as an
been in a
equal, they feel
corner
like they could
sitting
do whatever they
somewhere.
want to do.
While you should have had them sitting in a corner somewhere. I could tell you, I could be cussing somebody out and my kids not saying nothing. They ain't chiming in, they ain't hiding on. They just let you do. If nothing, they like, come on, ma, stop, let's
Mm-hmm.
go. But they ain't joining in, calling the people all different kind of names and all that too. No, because they're kids.
Right.
So if you
Right.
make them think that's okay, what do you think they're gonna do to you next?
Yeah. That's what I'm
Because you're
saying.
making them feel like we're all equal here, we're all hanging out.
There you go.
So
Yeah. When they feel like they are equal to the parents,
yeah,
they
like yeah,
gonna
you
challenge the
beefing with
parent.
her, I'm beefing with her too. Like, no, that's not like I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. Unless that person attacking you and jumping on you, yes, and they trying to beat your ass or something, yeah, okay, I'm gonna fight you back or something like that or defend your mom. But the whole back and forth like you're grown now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so and she regrets that. She regrets that today because, like I said, she looked crazy and everybody was laughing at her because it's like, yeah, you see, you grow up to disrespect people, but look who mostly they disrespecting. Because it's not bad when they do it to other people, but once they're doing it to their mama, how you think you look? And you raise them. Huh?
Hmm.
Right.
And they try to take your head off.
This is a question I've already asked, but I'm gonna see because I don't remember your answer, Raven. But why is everything a man do considered sassy? Like I seen something today. I seen something today that said I think it's sassy for a man to get eggs at a seafood boil.
You get eggs
I
in your
did.
seafood boil?
I
Eh,
saw where Gorilla said that today.
Yeah, I would think she said that. I think somebody. I
Put that
be.
on her.
Yeah, yeah. I be catching a sense of people really just taking people's names and typing their own stuff to kind of push a narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Initially, I was reflecting on whether I was one of those people, but then I was like, I had an interaction. Long story short, I saw a guy at a gas station. I hadn't saw in a while. We left off in a weird space.
Mhm.
I stopped dealing with him because he had a bad attitude,
Right.
and the way he expressed himself wasn't healthy. So, he asked, he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm cooking." And he said, "Can I have a plate?" And I thought it was just like a general question he was asking. I was like, "I could cook for you another time." So his response, he had an attitude, and I was like, "Are you upset?" And he was like, "No." And then I tried to continue the conversation, and then he rolled his eyes, and I was like, "You're rolling your eyes, but you just told me you weren't upset. Why are you upset about the fact that I said I would do it another day? I mean, I'm initiating us to spend time together for me to cook for you another
Right.
time."
Right.
Yeah, I blocked him. Because that was sassy. What? You rolling your
Yeah,
eyes?
because once they're too girly, that's too much. They're too, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not supposed
Yeah.
to be
That.
moody more than me. I'm the one who bleed every month, not you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. So what about you, Gaza?
Well,
Cause
then I
you
just
was
say
you was
you
laughing.
can't be too.
You was laughing.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You can't be too sassy for me because you not a woman though.
Oh, okay. So it's the mood. He can't be too moody.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Cause you know, women be saying they want a man that's emotional.
Yeah, but that
Yeah, but
was too
emotional as in talk about
emotional.
your feelings and how you feeling and not no sassy emotion
Attitude. Yeah.
and
I mean,
attitude and doing all that. That's too. Nobody asks for
yeah.
that. We're already doing that, so we don't need both of us doing it.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't want to feel like I'm wearing the
man.
pants. You smacking your teeth and rolling your eyes and your neck. Like,
Mm.
no. Mm-mm. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we the one who bleed every month, so it's understandable with us not no guy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
At least we got
Uh,
a reason to. We got, what's your reason?
Hormones. Yeah. Yeah.
I just like that question. I like to hear people.
Oh,
I like
people.
to hear different different opinions on that because that
Yeah,
shit.
like, come on, we
It
gotta
seems
push the
like
babies out, not you. Shit.
right. It seems that. Hold on. It's trying to go out on me. Let me come back. No, it just seems that everything a man do is considered sassy nowadays. So
I do
I'm
feel
just
like
trying
a
to
lot of
see.
people go to extremes, but it's certain things that I'm okay with people doing, and then there's others like, no, that's too feminine for me.
Mm. So if a man texts you 24/7,
That's not sassy. He just might be clingy. And then again, that could equate to moodiness. It just depends. I can't wear the pants in a relationship. I can't. I've always done it. I just can't. I
mm,
can't.
mm. So in 2024, do y'all find it hard to submit?
Um.
Submit to who?
It's just a submit to.
Really?
Oh
Wasn't
man.
you just saying y'all gonna be out here doing all different kind of women and doing what y'all? You ain't getting no submission over here.
No.
Not till you figure it out. Till you figure it out, you're just gonna be with one woman and that's it. They
Yeah.
ain't gonna get no submission.
Okay, so say you have that right, and well, say y'all have that right, but uh, he working at McDonald's. He don't got a car, but he paying your bills. You gonna submit to that?
Well, yeah, why matter is working at McDonald's. I remember one time, when I was dating and this guy, he was in the military and I guess making all his money and all, and he was like, oh, I only like him because he had what he had. If he was working at McDonald's, then I wouldn't. I'm like, listen, as long as you ain't standing on the corner trying to get shot and trying to make me get shot, I don't care. You got your 9 to 5. You make good your
Good.
money because listen, McDonald's making 15, even $18 an hour now. So listen, I ain't knocking no McDonald's person. As long as you're doing your legit job and you're paying your taxes and you're being an upstanding citizen, it don't matter to me. But as long as you ain't gang banging on the corner, that's all I have an issue with. Then it's
So,
good.
so, so
At
okay, so
least I
you
got a car. You don't have a car. At least somebody got to have a car because I can't be busting it and training it. Not the way all this world running right now. So listen, I'm going to have to give you a ride here and there or something. But guess what? You're just going to have to help pay the insurance and stuff. Then cool. But otherwise from that, then I don't care. I never knock nobody for what they make because it's not like I'm looking for that guy. Because if that's the case, then come on then. Shit, I would have been looking in the executive office for the 6, 7 figure man.
okay.
Because the only way I know you're gonna work not at McDonald's or a certain job unless like you got a college degree and or you have your own business or something. But what kind of other work you gonna be doing?
Hmm.
People not flip burger job and all that. But listen, at least I always say they got a job. They ain't stealing nobody money. They ain't robbing and selling drugs. Cause I ain't gonna come into jail to visit nobody.
That motherfucker in there by himself with you, okay?
Listen, And you better
Hey,
call me, collect call, because I ain't accepting either, so no.
he made his own bed. Reap what you
Yeah, you
sow.
gotta lay down, yeah. Unless somebody was messing with his family or something and he was defending them, but yeah, otherwise I'm like, no.
Indeed. And Raven, you seem like you was kind of iffy about that one though.
Because I mean, I don't know, it's just the car aspect. And I wouldn't say I wouldn't submit to him, but I would at least be at a place where I would be trying to help him get a car. Because
Uh,
I've been in a situation where the person was taking care of home and I was doing all the driving. But I didn't leave because I couldn't submit to that person. They were just emotionally unstable. So,
mm,
So it wasn't because of the car, it's just because they're unemotional,
yeah, you
Yeah, because like
sassy.
I said, nobody could go buy a car unless you don't have no license or something, or, but car easy to buy. A
yeah,
car ain't no big
Yeah.
deal.
yeah,
You just gotta work some money up to get it.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, is there any topics y'all would like to talk about?
Well,
I know that was kind of on the spot. I know. I seen both of y'all face like, whoa.
he said, well, I don't know. I was talking about some domestic violence thing, but I don't know. The case with me with that is still going on, so maybe I should wait till it's done
Okay.
to talk about it since I don't wanna.
Well, that's good that I waited because I did have that on the list.
Oh.
I did
Oh,
have
the
that on the
domestic
list.
violence thing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
What about you, Raven?
I did start to go into when you were talking about you feel like men should be truthful as far as how they want to show up in a relationship because
Right.
with my oldest son's dad, I would be open to something open if I wasn't that person's main. Um,
Mm.
you said
Okay.
this is going on YouTube. Ooh, mm, okay, I can share certain things. Okay, so
Yeah, just try to keep it a little clean. You know what I mean? Say what
yeah,
say what you say.
my
Oh, she saying go post it on YouTube.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, but like, how many followers you
But I was saying I would be open to something if I wasn't that person's main. Because at this point in life, I understand myself enough to know that I would want to be in something exclusively monogamous. My oldest son's dad, when I first started dealing with him, he had one child with one person. Now
right.
there is six of us
Ooh. Okay.
and eight kids.
Ooh.
So for my early 20s, I mean, it was cool, but I was the only person he was being honest with. So when I say messy, it's a lot messier than what I shared before, and it got dangerous. It worked for
Mm.
me because I wasn't his main, but the main had stayed in the situation through all of everything that he had put her through, and I would never want to be in her shoes.
Mm. Okay.
And that really helped me decide what kind of relationship I wanted to be in.
Right.
Just being on the outside and being one of the other people.
Yeah. I would speak on that one. No, I'm gonna say that. 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 But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through. Uh, I had so many people that said they were coming. It's always I like the beginning process. You know what I like about the beginning? You really get to see who's going to show.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but that one
Because
thing with me, I'm not gonna tell you yes and I don't, because I had to check
right,
my phone because you get caught up, you might
e-
forget. But
Mhm.
I'm the type who, if I give somebody my word, because it's funny. I remember last year, this lady at my church, she asked me, she said it's her birthday this year, the March 17th, and she wanted me to make oxtail, a pan of oxtail, rice and peas,
that
and
sounds good.
cabbage. for a party. So she wanted Jamaican food there, and she was American, so she said she gonna have Jamaican food, which she know I make the best Jamaican food. So she wanted me to make the Jamaican food, and they was gonna make the American food, and she gonna have different stuff going on. So I remind you in that process, I end up moving out to Louisiana, and that's in PA, Philadelphia, right? So I remember I was saying, okay, I'm gonna have to buy a ticket and go back because I already told her from last year that I was gonna make the food, so I didn't want to tell her no. Oh no, I moved, I can't do it. So I'm like, okay. Yeah. So when I call her up, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, okay, give me $800. She said she wanted 70 people for the rice and peas, the big pan of rice, big pan of oxtail, all that stuff. Remind you. And I think she was saying she won't give me $200 in food stamp to what. So basically, it's like she was going to give me $200 in the food stamp and $600 in money. So basically, no, I remember this year came around. Now, remind you, I bought my ticket to go back to go cook. So remind you, I had to buy a ticket. I'm going to have to come back to Louisiana or whatever, right? So all this lady going to say, oh, it's too much. 800 too much. I'm like, where you gonna get all that for $800? Where? What shop?
Right.
And I'm like, I already spent my money, so now I'm like in my feelings now because I'm like, I bought ticket and all that shit, and it's not like I could get it refunded because it's not like I put no insurance money or nothing, so I feel like I got played. Because I did all that, but now you're gonna say it's too much, and I already told her already it was 8, but all of a sudden now, when the deadline coming up near now, it's too much. So how much you wanted me to make it for $100? You already was throwing your food stamp in there for $200, and trust and believe. I don't know if you all ever buy oxtail before or where you at, but oxtail ain't cheap.
Oh no, it ain't. Damn sure ain't.
And I was even saying to her, you sure you want to give everybody oxtail? You don't want to try some curry shrimp, curry chicken, brown stew chicken, still some Jamaican food, but not as expensive as buying oxtails.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and she was like, no, she wanted the oxtail. So why the hell you wanted oxtail? You can't buy oxtail. Or you can't afford it. Plus, remember, I'm going to have to make it. And if anybody who cooks, no, cooking ain't an easy task, especially doing it by yourself and making so much food. So either way, she getting away with murder already. Because everybody said I should have said 2,000. I should have said 1,500. But I'm like, okay, since I know her, I don't really want to OD it. I'm trying to work with her. Plus, you're going to talk about $200 in food stamp in there to where you could go and do that at. So either way, I'm working with you all the way. So technically, you probably only got to give me $600 in money. And remember, I still got to buy the ingredients and all that, and all that's still going to be more than $200. Because listen, I remember back then, you could go in the market and get full enough grocery for $1,500, not 2024. I'm probably going to have to spend half of that money to get all the grocery stuff I need. So I'm probably still not going to end up with nothing much.
Right.
All that deal. Plus, I'm cooking it at my house. So that's gas bill. That's all that stuff I got to fit together. But, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, I already gave her my word. So you see, if I was one of them type, I should have like, shit, I moved. You know, I'm like, shit, I probably can't make it. But like I said, once I give somebody my word, that's me. So I always hold people to their word. If somebody say, listen, I'm going to do, I'm expecting you to do. And if something come up, I'm expecting you to give me the courtesy. Like, you know, I know I told you I was going to do it, but shit come up. But, you know, people not like that no more. I know this. And you can't expect people to be how you are.
That's what I'm saying.
Because obviously, I guess I think different, you know, because what I don't like for myself, I don't do to people. That's the first thing for me.
Yeah.
So if I don't like it for me, I won't do it to nobody.
Right.
You know, so that's always my motto. So I'm not even gonna make nobody no promises, and I can't fit it or come through. But that's how people is, you know.
Yeah.
But what you're gonna do, you know, you gotta roll with the punches, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's all you gotta do. Well, I just like to, you know, get all the people out the way so I know who to contact, who I can reach out to, and I know if they say they're gonna come, they're gonna come. Right. Instead of having to kind of guess and play
the guess game.
Yeah, knock. You know, knock. Are you there?
By the way,
Guess
what's your
who?
YouTube? Because I got a YouTube channel too.
Thoughtology Network.
I don't know. Maybe I got to
Yeah, I'll text it to you.
text it to
I'll
me.
send
Yeah,
it to
that's
you.
what I'm sure what's
Yeah,
going on.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you for sure. Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all
I
coming
could
out to the
follow
Two
y'all
Ears,
too. You
One
only
Mouth.
got, you're not on no, what do you call it, Instagram or no TikTok or nothing?
No, I don't. I got TikTok, but I just don't use it. I use it for like my videos. That's really it.
What about Raven? You either?
No, not right now.
So you only got Facebook?
I got Instagram too, but I just go there to get videos for my videos. So I really just use Facebook
Well, it's not, you know, but
and
trust me, you
YouTube.
could make money. You could make money now on social media. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, and I can definitely dig it. But if you send me your TikTok, if you active on there, I'll follow you on there.
Well, yeah, I'm
Might not
active on there. I think I got like 23, 25K people following me and stuff. Yeah.
see.
Shit,
See,
at
you can
first
go
I'm active.
live.
I just took $150 out today. So shit, listen, I'm very active. I'm trying to make extra here.
Thumbs up
I'm
to
trying
that.
to get it from everywhere I can, so I
I
don't
can
have to
dig
break
it.
my back.
You need multiple incomes for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
you know, I don't listen. I was raised not to keep your eggs in one basket. Anything could happen, so no.
Exactly.
And I
Exactly.
can't afford to be starving depending on one income, so no.
You
You
definitely
gotta
dig
put it
it.
all over the place, so you never know.
Well, I just appreciate y'all coming. This is Two Ears, One Mouth,
Yeah.
episode 5. Like I said, it's still early in the game. And the people that's going, people see, and before I leave, people just want to, they don't want to shoot with people in the gym. They want to be, you a champion already, and then
And
they
they
want to
just wanna
jump
pop
on.
up, yeah.
Hmm
Or
But when
what
they
I
pop
noticed, a
off,
lot of people would want support and stuff. So see, let's say they don't come to shop for you, but let they start a channel now. They're gonna say, "Oh, come through! I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that."
right,
It wasn't coming up when you
right,
was trying to do it. So yeah, all of a
right,
sudden they
right.
want help in
'Cause
there.
I already know this is gonna boom off. Like I can feel it. Like I just know I just gotta stay consistent. As long as I stay consistent, something gonna
Yeah.
happen. You know, it just take that one
Cause trust me, I
upload.
remember when my YouTube was stagnant. It wasn't even 1,000 followers, and I just stay posting every day two videos and stuff. And now I'm thinking I'm at 1 4 something. So I'm more over the 1,000 subscribers now, and that was like in a
See,
couple months. And
see,
shit, not even the people I know follow me. These are people I don't even know.
Yeah.
right, right.
The biggest
It be random.
support will come from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It be random people. Well, I appreciate y'all coming out. And like I say, I say Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays, but usually it's Fridays.
Yeah.
As you see, it's usually Friday. I
And
try
at
to
10
do
o'clock,
it
right?
Monday and
9, 10,
Tuesday.
9:45.
Yeah, I try to do it. Yeah, that's when I send it out. Like at 9:45, 9:50, I send it out. Then it start at 10. But
Oh,
I try to do it Monday and Tuesday. But my job, it don't allow me to do it.
yeah.
So I just be like, all right, well Friday it is. So, but I'm
And
gonna
then since
definitely
it's
do
the
another one.
weekend, then yeah. But then again, Friday kind of iffy because see people would be out now, hanging out, drinking,
You know what I'm saying? And
having a good time.
I be
So
knowing that. I be telling people if you're not gonna come, just tell me. They be like, no, I'm gonna be there. I'm like, all right, cool. And I don't stress it. I just say that, and they say they don't. All right, cool. We'll send you the link. But it's gonna happen. Like I said, the most I had was 6. I had
yeah.
6. So I'm trying to get over 6. Once I get over, once I hit 7, I know something going right.
Mhm.
But you know, it's all up to the Most High. He allowed a fellowship. He allowed us to come
Yeah,
and
I
talk,
guess it
discuss
happens
things.
in
You know
due
what I mean?
time.
Yeah, he allowed us to come together and have these conversations. So, hey, take it from there. But I appreciate
So
y'all.
this is
Much
how it's
love.
gonna be posted, or you're gonna crap. Why not crap? But what they say, you're gonna
Edit.
edit and do all that
Nah,
weird.
nah. I'm just gonna leave it like this.
You're gonna post it up raw.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Raw and uncut. Organic. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I be hating when I see them people when they on YouTube, they can't even say a full paragraph. They gotta do sentence to sentence to sentence to sentence, and you see the cuts. It's
Oh yeah, you
irritating.
see that cut it. Yeah, cause like a lot of it, you could cut some, but you're not gonna be able to cut a lot because it's gonna mess with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he be like, and then we went to the store, and then we went. I was like, dang, you was just
You know,
looking
a lot
straight.
of
Now your head over
but
here.
then
What the
again, you gotta think
hell?
about it. As you said, keep it clean because a lot of stuff be cursing in there. Then YouTube might want to take it down
Right,
too.
right. Ain't nobody yet though. I'm gonna be somebody, so they ain't looking at me. I'll be testing it on my videos. I'll be saying stuff, and I'll be like, "Oh, it's still up. All right, well, I'm gonna keep pushing the limit until I can't no more."
Until I can't no more, huh?
And that's a lot of people get their followers in the beginning because they pushing the limit. But when they start getting noticed, that's when things start coming down. You like his videos was, I was here because he was pushing, like he was
Yeah.
going jumping over the mountain. Now he kind of like climbing and going just climbing back down. Okay, well that's the peak. That'd be the
So
peak.
how did you make this now? You make it through what?
What?
The video and like the whole thing now, like through Zoom, the link and all?
No, that's StreamYard.
Oh.
StreamYard. And for me to have my logo and stuff, it's only $20 a month. It ain't nothing.
Oh.
I be forgetting I'm even
Well,
paying
yeah,
for
because
it.
if you're really trying to be something, then you know you gotta pay to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta invest in your craft.
Money to make money. Yeah.
Yep. Gotta invest in your craft. So I be like I said, I be forgetting I'm even paying for it until it show up on my
Your account.
my yeah. I be like, oh, okay. I be forgetting. So, but I do appreciate y'all coming. I do. And next Friday I'll do another one, and hopefully I can weed out the bad seeds. And I'll be like, I hit them up one more time, and I'll be like, hey, and some will be like, oh, and I'm probably gonna go to my messages and see people like, is it still going? Like, you got the link, just jump in.
Yeah.
Cause I got that a few times. Last time it was like, you still on? And I'm like, just jump in. Oh, you don't gotta ask me, just jump in. We here. We here. But you know, Raven, you coming out, so that's good. Hey, Gaza, she wasn't this talkative last time.
Oh, she was just.
And she was quiet. She was a little quiet. She said, "Hey," and this, and all right, let me just sit back and chill. So, you know, we're gonna get comfortable the more we do it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's all building a connection, understanding. And that's it. Much love. This is Two Ears, One Mouth. We got Gaza, we got Raven, and we got Dotology Network. Appreciate y'all.
later.